It is confirmed that you will be replaced by someone soon, due to what they claim is your hesitation, your stillness, your heart that holds fast to hope. They say you're gentle, too trusting, too anchored in promises they never intended to keep. They whisper that your patience is a flaw, your loyalty a burden, your faith a delay. But I, the Lord your God, see what they cannot. I hear what they will not say. I know the truth they try to bury. And I am here to declare that their plans are not my plans, their words are not my verdict, and their actions cannot undo my purpose for you. You've felt it, haven't you? The shift in the air, the subtle chill in their glances. The way conversations once open now feel guarded, clipped, or forced. The way your name, once spoken with warmth, is now mentioned with a pause, a hesitation, or not at all. You've sensed the undercurrent, the quiet meetings where your future is being rewritten without your consent. You've heard the echoes of their intentions, even if they haven't spoken them aloud. It feels like a storm gathering, a shadow creeping closer, threatening to overtake your place. But I am the God who calms storms, who scatters shadows, who holds your place secure in the palm of my hand. This is not a moment for fear, but for awakening. This is not a time to shrink, but to stand tall in the strength I've given you. They may be preparing to replace you, but I am preparing to restore you. They may be plotting to move you aside, but I am positioning you for a purpose they cannot fathom. Their rejection is not your reality. It is my redirection. You are not losing ground. You are being led to higher ground. You are not being erased. You are being etched into a story only I can write. The hidden plans exposed. They think they can replace you quietly, without you noticing the shift. They believe they can smile in your presence, while carving out your place behind your back. They've said you're too slow to act, too soft to compete, too rooted in ideals they've long abandoned. They've pointed to your silence as weakness, your kindness as naivety, your steadfastness as stagnation. But what they call weakness, I call wisdom that endures. What they call naivety, I call nobility that shines. What they call stagnation, I call strength that stands firm. I have seen the emails they didn't send you, the ones they forwarded to others instead. I have heard the conversations they held in secret, in rooms you weren't invited to. I have watched the decisions they made without your voice, without your input, without your heart. They've planned to hand your role to another, to give your reward to someone else. They've crafted narratives to justify their choice, saying you're not ready, not bold enough, not what they need now. But their words hold no power over my promises. Their plans cannot undo my purpose. Their choices cannot cancel my calling over your life. You've poured your heart into this, your work, your relationships, your dreams. You've stayed up late, praying for guidance, working for progress, believing in promises others made. You've given your best when others gave half, when they cut corners or walked away. You've stood firm when others wavered, when they chose ease over effort. You've chosen grace when you could have chosen anger, forgiveness when you could have held a grudge, and now they want to say your efforts were not enough. They want to claim your sacrifices were in vain. I, the Lord, say otherwise. Your efforts are seen by the heavens. Your sacrifices are sacred in my sight. Your faithfulness is the foundation of what I am building next in your life. They are not replacing you because you failed. They are replacing you because your light reveals their limits. Your presence challenges their compromises, makes them uneasy in their half-hearted ways. Your integrity exposes their inconsistencies, their shortcuts, their settling for less. They want to move you out because your truth makes their mediocrity uncomfortable. but I will not let them rewrite your story. I will not let them steal your harvest. I will not let them diminish the destiny I have spoken over you. The divine intervention. This is why I am stepping in now, with a mighty hand and a voice that thunders. I am exposing what was hidden, not to wound you, but to warn you. I am lifting the veil, not to break your heart, but to free your spirit. You've felt the tension, the unease, the sense that something is off. That is my spirit stirring within you, urging you to see clearly what's been concealed. That is my light breaking through their deception, illuminating the truth. That is my call to rise above their plans and step boldly into mine. Do not apologize for your presence in spaces they no longer value. Do not beg for their approval when they've already made their choice. Do not fight for a place they've decided to give away. I am the God who sees the end from the beginning, and I am telling you now, their decision is not your defeat. Their rejection is not your reality. Their replacement is not your removal. It is my redirection, my realignment, my revelation of your true purpose. I have allowed their plans to unfold, not because I agree with them, but because I am using them. I am using their actions to push you out of spaces that no longer serve your growth. I am using their words to propel you toward a future they cannot imagine. I am using their betrayal to break the chains that kept you bound to their approval, their validation, their limited vision. You are not losing your place. You are being liberated from it. You are not being forgotten. You are being formed for something greater, something eternal. The heavens are at work on your behalf, even now. Angels are guarding your path, clearing obstacles you cannot see. I am sending confusion to their strategies, interruption to their timelines, clarity to their clouded motives. I am placing my favor around you like a shield, my wisdom within you like a fire. They may have chosen another, but I have chosen you, again and again, from the beginning of time. They may have planned your exit, but I am planning your entrance into a new season. They may have closed a door, but I am opening a gate no one can shut. The pain of transition, I know this hurts, my child. I see the tears you've cried in private, the questions you've asked in the quiet of the night. Why are they pulling away? Why are they changing toward me? Why does it feel like everything I've built is slipping through my fingers? You've wondered if you're to blame, if you could have done more, if you missed a step along the way. You've questioned whether you're enough, whether you've failed, whether you're too late. But hear me now, you are not at fault. You are not lacking. You are not late. You are exactly where I need you to be, in the midst of a divine transition. This pain is not punishment, it is preparation. It is the ache of growth, the tension of transformation, the weight of becoming. It is the stretching of your soul for something greater than you can imagine. I am asking you to let go of what you've clung to, not because it wasn't valuable, but because it cannot contain what I have next for you. The role you played was real, but it was not your destiny. The relationships you cherished were meaningful, but they were not your forever. The place you stood was significant, but it was not your final stage. Do not mourn what I am moving you from. Do not grieve what I am guiding you toward. The people who walk away are not your loss. They are my way of clearing space. The doors that close are not your rejection. They are my way of redirecting you. The plans that fail are not your failure. They are my way of protecting you. You are not being sidelined. You are being set apart. You are not being erased. You are being elevated. The wilderness of waiting. You may feel like you're in a wilderness now, a place of uncertainty and solitude. The path ahead seems unclear. The voices around you distant or silent. You've wondered if this season of waiting is a sign you've been forgotten. But I am the God who meets you in the wilderness. I am the God who speaks in the silence. I am the God who guides through the unknown. This wilderness is not your punishment, it is your preparation. It is where I refine your faith, sharpen your vision, and strengthen your spirit. It is where I teach you to hear my voice above the noise of the world. It is where I show you that my presence is enough, even when others turn away. You are not lost in this place, you are being led through it. You are not abandoned. You are being anchored in me. In this wilderness, I am stripping away what no longer serves you. The need for approval from those who cannot see your worth. The weight of expectations that were never yours to carry. The fear that you must fight for what I've already promised. I am teaching you to rely on me alone, to trust my timing, to rest in my plan. This season is not your exile, it is your equipping. It is not your end, it is your emergence. The fire of refinement, feel the fire within you, my child. It is not a fire that destroys, but one that refines. It is burning away the doubts that have held you back. It is consuming the fears that have kept you small. It is purifying the dreams I placed in your heart, making them stronger, clearer, bolder. This fire is not your enemy. It is my gift. It is preparing you for a purpose that cannot be shaken. They may have called you too soft, but I call you steadfast. They may have called you too slow, but I call you strategic. They may have called you too quiet, but I call you a voice of truth. The fire I've placed in you is not for their comfort, it is for my glory. It is not to fit their mold, it is to fulfill my mission. It is not to please their eyes, it is to proclaim my power. Do not fear the intensity of this season. Do not shy away from the heat of transformation. The fire is not here to harm you, it is here to heal you. It is burning away the lies that said you're not enough. It is igniting the truth that you are chosen, called, and capable. You are not being consumed, you are being commissioned. The promise of elevation. This is my covenant with you. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not finished. I have seen every moment of your faithfulness, every act of your obedience, every tear of your sacrifice. I have counted every prayer, every hope, every dream you've held in your heart. And I am declaring now that your harvest is coming. Your season is shifting. Your breakthrough is breaking through. The same people who overlooked you will see my hand upon you. The same ones who doubted you will witness my favor over you. Not for your pride, but for my glory. Not for your vengeance, but for my victory. What they called your end, I call your entrance. What they saw as your demotion, I see as your promotion. What they meant to harm you, I will use to heal you. You will walk into rooms where your name is spoken with honor. You will step into roles where your gifts are celebrated, not tolerated. You will find relationships where your heart is safe, not questioned. This is not a dream, this is my design. This is not a hope, this is my promise. This is not a wish, this is my will. The call to rise, so rise, my child, with courage. Rise with the strength I've placed within you. Rise with the fire of my spirit burning in your soul. Do not shrink back from their whispers. Do not bow to their judgments. Do not beg for their validation. You are not here to compete. You are here to complete what I began in you. You are not here to chase. You are here to create. You are not here to prove. You are here to proclaim. The days ahead may feel heavy. You may see their plans take shape, their words grow colder, their actions clearer. But do not let their choices define your worth. Do not let their silence steal your song. Do not let their rejection rewrite your story. I am the author, and I am writing a chapter of triumph, not tragedy. I am the architect, and I am building a future of favor, not failure. I am the creator, and I am crafting a destiny no one can destroy. The miracles unfolding look around you, for miracles are already stirring. The signs are subtle but sure, names that follow you, songs that speak to your soul, moments that feel like divine whispers. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. They are my way of saying, I am here, and I am working. They are my promise that what was taken will be restored, what was broken will be rebuilt, what was lost will be found. I am sending opportunities that no one can block. I am opening doors that no one can shut. I am aligning connections that no one can break. You will see provision where there was lack. You will find peace where there was pain. You will experience joy where there was sorrow. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your testimony. The vision of your future, envision it now. My child, a future where you stand in confidence, not fear. A future where your voice carries weight, not whispers. A future where your heart is surrounded by those who honor your worth, not those who diminish it. This is the vision I have for you, the plan I am unfolding. It is not a distant dream, it is a divine reality, drawing closer with every step you take in faith. You will see the tables turn, not because you sought revenge, but because I am faithful. You will see the doors open, not because you forced them, but because I ordained them. You will see the relationships restored, not because you begged, but because I aligned them. Your future is not in the hands of those who reject you, it is in my hands, and my hands never fail. Imagine a place where your gifts are not questioned, but cherished. A place where your efforts are not overlooked, but celebrated. A place where your presence is not tolerated, but treasured. This is the place I am preparing for you. This is the destiny I am leading you toward. This is the promise I am fulfilling in you. The strength to let go, letting go is not easy. My child, I see the weight of what you've held on to, the dreams, the relationships, the roles you've poured your heart into. I know the pain of watching them slip away, of seeing others step into spaces you once called your own. But I am asking you to release them, not because they were worthless, but because they were temporary. They were stepping stones, not your destination. They were lessons, not your legacy. They were moments, not your mission. Let go of the need to prove your worth to those who cannot see it. Let go of the urge to fight for a place I never meant for you to stay. Let go of the fear that you will be forgotten, for I have written your name in the heavens. Let go of the pain of their rejection, for I have accepted you fully. Let go of the doubt that you are enough, for I created you with purpose. In releasing what was, you make room for what will be. In letting go of their plans, you embrace my promises. In surrendering their approval, you receive my affirmation. This is not a loss, it is a liberation. This is not an end, it is an expansion. This is not a defeat, it is a divine redirection. The assurance of my presence, you are never alone, my child. Even in the moments when you feel isolated, when the silence feels heavy, when the path feels uncertain, I am with you, closer than your breath, nearer than your heartbeat. My presence surrounds you like a shield, guides you like a light, holds you like a fortress. You are not walking this journey by yourself. I am your companion, your protector, your provider. When you feel the sting of their words, I am your comfort. When you sense the shift in their actions, I am your clarity. When you fear the future, I am your certainty. I am the God who goes before you, preparing the way. I am the God who walks beside you, sustaining your steps. I am the God who follows behind you, guarding your path. No plan against you can stand in my presence. No word against you can prevail in my power. No attempt to replace you can succeed in my purpose. You are mine, and I am yours now and forever. The final blessing, my child, you are loved beyond measure. You are seen beyond sight. You are held beyond harm. I am with you in every step, every moment, every breath. The plans against you will not prosper. The words against you will not prevail. The attempts to replace you will not succeed. So walk forward in faith, not fear. Trust in my timing, not their timelines. Rest in my promises, not their plans. You are not being replaced, you are being revealed. You are not being removed, you are being restored. You are not being rejected. You are being redirected to a destiny that shines with my glory. Now, go forth and share this truth. Let your voice echo my hope. Let your story inspire others to trust in my plan. Like, share, and subscribe to this message, for it is not just for you, but for those who need to hear it. Together, let us proclaim that no one can replace what I have anointed, no one can undo what I have destined, and no one can stop what I have started. You are mine, and I am yours, now and forever.